Hello, fellow time travelers. It is 1770s, and you are escaping from Boston because you're a rebel in 1775 and the British are taking it over, or you're a loyalist who's trying to escape because the rebels are going to take it back over in 1776, and you want to leave the city, go to another city where your family will be safe. Well, what do you do about food along the way? I thought about that tonight because I actually stopped at a deli and got some deli food, and I wondered, what did people do? So this is the answer. If you were traveling in the 1770s, there was no drive-throughs, no handy delis, there were no restaurants, and no grocery stores. So you would go either forage, and by that I mean you might try to get berries. Although it's January here, you probably could get berries, but you're not going to in Boston. Or alternatively, try to catch a fish or a rabbit. Otherwise, you would stop at an inn, and there was no menus. You had no choice except stew. Usually, it'd be a big communal pot of stew, and you could have some stew, maybe some bread or some roasted meat. Also, that was interesting is you did not get utensils. I actually got these at the deli, but when you traveled, you would not get utensils. Sometimes they might have a pewter spoon if you're having soup, but you couldn't assume that, so you had to bring your own utensils. And so, what would it cost if you were a traveler? It was between 6 and 8 pence, which is about $5 to $8, but that's per person. And if you have a family of six, you're fleeing with your family. That's more than a whole day's wages for many colonists. So, anyway, if you are a 21st century person and you get to maybe go to a 24-hour Taco Bell at some point, be glad we live in luxury in that sense. And thanks for letting me share, and we'll talk soon.